So, what are you identified 9 common factors. Can you touch on those briefly?
Yes. In blue zones, people don't exercise in the way we think of exercise. And I know this sounds like a heresy, but you never see these people when they were young or middle aged running triathlons. Now, remember, these 5 blue zones, I should say, one is in the highlands of Sardinia, another is on a remote island in the Aegean called Ikaria. Third is in Okinawa, longest lived women. Fourth is in the Nicoya Peninsula of Costa Rica. And then the fifth is among the Seventh day Adventists. So most of these places, people are moving naturally. Every time they go to work or a friend's house or out to eat, it occasions a walk. They don't have all the mechanical conveniences that have engineered physical activity out of our lives. They suffer from the same stresses that we do, but they just have sacred daily rituals to reverse the stress and inflammation. As you well know, that a lot of cancer grows out of chronic inflammation that either comes from bad food or being too stressed out. In blue zones, people pray and take naps, do happy hour, simple things, but they do it every day. They have vocabulary for purpose. When it comes to food, they're eating mostly a plant-based diet. I know that won't come to a shock to you, but they have strategies to keep from overeating. And then the foundation for this sort of blue zone pyramid is how they connect. They tend to belong to a faith-based community. It's not necessary, but we see it in blue zones. They make family first, and then finally they hang around with the right kind of people, which I think is actually the most important. Because when it comes to longevity, there's no real short-term fix. There's no pill, there's no supplement, there's no genetic intervention that we know of yet. But we do know that if you're hanging out with healthy friends, friends that are eating right and are engaged, those behaviors are contagious. And when you want to think of strategies to actually live longer, you want to think of long-term strategies. And diets and exercise programs and supplements, we usually don't stick with those long enough.